Wah, 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 wah. Hello. Well, I'm broadcasting to you live from the exciting world of Volume is Too Loud, of Nowhereville. And, I just got a really spiffy job at the Boys Film Market. And I get this really stylish, super conformist t-shirt. And everything there is just a slew of numbers. And the only numbers I remember are the numbers for bananas and the numbers for avocados. Luckily, everything is mostly barcodes, so that's kind of easy. But, you know, I'm gonna have a hell of a time memorizing all of those numbers. Otherwise, checkout is going to be very, very slow. And yeah. That's all I have to say about that. Technology. Well, my dad, you see, he got this really spiffy little GPS device. It's like plasma screen and has night vision and day vision and you can pick any of the ladies or gentlemen you want to tell you where you're going. And my dad chose Mindy, or Cindy, or Lucindy? No. Claire. He chose Claire. So Claire is always talking to him all the time now, ever since he got, before he got the GPS device, he knew where our house was, and he knew where the supermarket was, and he knew where everything was. And, you know, he was able to drive places without getting this is killing me. He was able to drive places without being like, what? I don't understand what happened. So, but he got the GPS device. And, first of all, I'm not gonna say he's a bad driver, but he's a bad driver. So, whenever he's fooling around with his GPS device, he's like, where do I want to go today? I'm going to type in my destination slowly with my one finger while I'm driving the car down a mountain road. And then he goes into the left lane like James Bond himself. And he is quite a fella. I love my dad, but he needs to not drive ever. So, basically, first of all, it's really endangering himself and whoever's in the car with him when he's fooling around with the device. He's like, hey, listen, I'm not gonna pull over, I know exactly what I'm doing. You know, he talks about this, police video that he probably saw in the 60s. He's like, I just saw it a couple years ago. But he probably saw it, way back in the 60s. And, you know, he's like, the policeman in the video, you know, has his hands off the wheel, and he's like, oh, rah, 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 and, you know, never cross the yellow line, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and he's like, you can take your hands off the wheel anytime, and you can always, you know, look away from the road as long as you look back every 3 seconds. 2 seconds. True story. So, and besides that, so now he's dependent on this GPS device. And that's what I knew was going to happen. I was going to be like, Dad, you're going to become dependent on that thing, and you're not going to know how to get anywhere if it breaks down, or if you have the volume low, or and he's like, no. So, he was driving from the supermarket. He used the GPS device to get to the supermarket he goes to every month. And on the way back, he passed right by our house because the volume was turned off because we were talking about history. I'm going to turn off this music before it becomes really bad. In fact, I'm just going to replay this song. So he drove right by it because he forgot where it was, and it was really amusing, but really sad. And he was like, I'll get you one for Christmas, and I'm like, no thank you, that's really okay, I'd prefer to know where I am because of my eyes and such. And he was like, I don't understand you. So enough about my dad. Aliens. Well, I love aliens. I am one. Not really, but, you know, people can hope. So, I like aliens. I do, I like them. Well, I mean, I can't really say that because I've never met one that I know of. But I'm a total Star Trek fan, and you know, I like Star Wars. It was a big part of my childhood. My dad was really into it, so I became a huge Star Wars fan. So now. I didn't like the new movies. The old ones were the best, with the really crappy, whoosy-whatsy technology. So, yeah, I think the universe is really too huge to harbor only Earth, as it's, like, Earth being the only place where life can possibly exist. Yeah. Little tiny ball in the middle of the universe, and we're the only ones here. No. No. We are a tiny speck in a world of teeming life. And it's really interesting to think of, like, what could happen on these different planets. Like, if the life forms there are just like us, or if they're, like, completely different, or, you know, it's fun to imagine. So, it excites me. And yeah. What else should I talk about? Abbey Road. What a good CD. You know? Well, so, you know what else bothers me? People who don't think about what they're doing. And I used to be one of those people. Now I think. Sometimes what I think of doesn't make sense, but at least I think. You know, I have a bunch of friends, and they're geniuses, but they don't think. Always. But then I have a bunch of friends who are geniuses and do think, and those are good. And some of them are even, sorry. Alright, okay. Okay. Do you want to see my really nifty, this is my textbook for history. That's not what I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you my project, which consequently is not here. I have 1 minute. I'll finish up with a song. Ha! There you are. I'm probably going to record a better version of that later. and I'm really hungry, so I'm going to go eat some junk food. Goodbye!